Good afternoon, dear all participants. We welcome Dr.K.Maran sir, our mentor and well-wisher, and he has, I just be very happy to introduce about himself and a brief introduction about him. He has done his M.Com, MBA, PhD in Annamalai University, and also the AICTE-ISTE. He has 30 years, more than 30 years of teaching experience, and has published more than 2,000 articles in reputed national and international journals, and he has produced more than 30 PhDs and 65 MPhil degrees, and he is a chartered conference organized in reputed universities. And he has authored and edited more than 20 books, and he has received a grant from AICTE and many of the sponsoring institutes. So we welcome you, sir. We are very glad to welcome you on behalf of Sairam Institute of Technology and the management faculty. So we welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So thank you, sir.
Okay. Can I start my session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Thank you very much for your great opportunities to speak something about teaching pedagogy. The teaching pedagogy is one of the most powerful weapons to change of every individual, every faculty. As an educationalist, what I believe, what I trust, if teachers could change anything, everything can change. So as a teacher, this is the right time to equip our skills, equip our knowledge, equip our methodology. What type of course we are teaching, what type of program we are teaching, which institutions, the level of institutions we are teaching. According that, at the same time, the target audience, what is our potentiality of our students, the students' potentials, students capable. So based on that various factors, we need to shape ourselves. We need to strengthen ourselves. I hope all my dear friends today you are connecting here. You are very, very highly intellectuals, highly knowledgeable, the highly resource person, and excellent teachers for the students, teachers for the communities. Though every individual is need to refreshing of your mind to update and upgrade something about our domains. What happening, what happened, how to balancing of all these things, how to lifting of my students for the communities. This is the aspect. So in this great occasion, I am really very happy to be associated with all, and also my sincere thanks, the head of the institution, the organizer, and all my dear well-wishers who have given a wonderful opportunity to share some of my small experience with all. I think today I am going to talk about innovative and industry exposed, innovative, industry exposed pedagogy, innovative, industry exposed pedagogies. AICTE sponsored a refresher course here, innovative and industry exposed pedagogy. Not HTTP, it's a refresher course. Now we are starting with teaching. Almost all of you are aware of teaching with a sense of humor. Without teachings, we can't do anything. So the teachers always humor. The humor in the sense, not just like the film, the commercial film, the humor role, comedian role. But our teaching, passionate is always with a sense of humor. Sense of humor. Everyone loves a teacher with an infectious. The student should be more affectionate on you. The student should be more love on you. Where that love should come, where it affectionate will come, when teachers exhibit your talent in different dimensions, including the psychological aspect, relationship aspect, subject aspect, technological aspect. So everyone loves a teacher with an infectious. So every individual in the world, even right from the US president or the Indian Prime Minister or your leader or your family members, every individual, their life which is started and taught by the teacher. So the love and affection is always there. Then the cordial relationship as a teacher, you must maintain a good relationship with our friends, with our students. Most of the faculty members, I think what happened because he is my student. I think the student is in the classrooms. But how to maintain, how to treat them, the cordial relationships are very, very important. So ability to relax people and reduce tensions, even the classroom itself, the humorous, the students, I think one faculty members entering into the classrooms. But I think the students' expectations, I think if I utilize his resource, the particular time domains, he will be more relaxed. He will be more relaxed. So he is expecting the students expect n number of dimensions, n number of activities, n number of angles to gain something, to enjoy something, to entertain something. So you always relax people and reduce tension in the classroom itself. So teaching is always with a sense of humor. Then you can do the advertising, cartoons, so many aspects. I can use this teaching with the sense of humor, teaching with a sense of humor. Then the teaching with a sense of knowledge. Knowledge is one of the powerful tool, powerful part to change of every individual mind and also to prove who am I. The knowledge is very, very powerful part. So you need to teach such kind of knowledge to my students as a technical based teachers. What are the contemporary changes in technology, digital based technologies, artificial intelligence? So the artificial intelligence, what I'm saying, the artificial intelligence will Indian economy. Are you hearing, sir? Is it possible to visible my slides?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, why I'm saying, because when you talk about the artificial intelligence, then because I think 2025, I think our Indian government, Ministry of Economy, Finance, the Prime Ministers, the target of our Indian economy, 5 trillion economy. For 5 trillion economy, the artificial intelligence play a vital role that should be contribute minimum 30 to 40% of our 5 trillion economy. So for which you need to train the people. That's what they are talking, because nowadays the teachers is not a teaching. We should be trained. The resource persons are very, very important. The resources are very, very important. How to transforming knowledge. The knowledge is very, very powerful part. This is not only artificial intelligence and machine learning, even the industrial 4.0, automations, material science, aerospace science, anywhere in the technologies, whatever you do. So knowledge only speak about our technology. Without knowledge, we can't do anything. So as a teacher, you should emphasize for my students, what is knowledge, how to use your knowledge, how to share your knowledge, how to explore your knowledge, how to gain knowledge in different dimensions. So teaching with a sense of knowledge, The teaching is always with more passionate. I think almost all of my dear friends, you are in teaching, now you are teaching to student communities, even for graduates, or postgraduates, or research scholars, and so on and so. So it should be more passionate, the interest, dedications. It should be more passionate, interest, dedication. So without interest, without dedications, I never teach to my student. Still, I'm handling classes for my postgraduate students. Because I am really very, very loved, more affections to teach and interacting my students in the classrooms. So the passionate, without passionates, I never share my ideas, thoughts, knowledge. So, which is the passionate is very, very important. Teaching with always more passionate, teaching with more passionate. So teaching with more dedications, teaching with more dedications. So the dedication in the sense what I'm saying, as a teachers, now your teachers, one of your peer group members organizing this kind of event to a faculty members. Even almost all teachers, you already handled the classes today morning. or you are going to handle the classes, you are going to interact with the students. The teaching is always dedication. Without dedication, you never empower anything in the world. That's what the teachers' dedications are very, very important. I prove, we prove, we are one of the dedicated, highly responsible person for the societies. Without your dedications, without our faculty community dedications, we never find out any growth in the world in terms of economy, in terms of human empowerment, in terms of technology, right? In terms of peace of life, the peace of life itself, the peaceful life in the sense, very important. The happiness, people happiness, very, very important. People happiness is very important. So the dedication is always more important as a teachers. These are the basic things for the teachers. The basic things is, sir, just like I got appointment, fortunately, unfortunately, I have received appointment orders, I am teaching to student communities. So that should be erased from your mind. That should be erased from your mind. The dedication is always more important. The dedication is always very important. You can teach to my students what is attitude. What is attitude? What is attitude? What is behavior? Instead of teaching all engineering-based curriculums, engineering-based technologies, teaching pedagogy and so on, so I have to teach. I need to teach. What is attitude? What is behavior? What is my dedication? I think you are the role model of my students. You are the benchmark of my students. Benchmark of my students. Suppose if you are failure, if I failed to performing in front of the students or for the students, then never, what do you call here? Affectionate on you. Never affectionate on me. So the teaching is always more dedications, including the content, delivery, preparations, use of media, and so on. So everything is more important. Teaching with more dedications. Teaching with more dedications. Then I would like to quote one small things. Tell me, and I will forget. Show me, and I will remember. Involve me, and I will understand. So this is one common concept. You tell me, I will forget. Right? Just I am telling, you will forget. At least you can show me. I will remember. I can able to remember the figure. Show me. Involve me. You should involve myself, yourself to teach, to molding of my students. Involve me, and I will understand. I will understand. So this is small quotes what I mean, because I think we can start our sessions today. Right? What is our goal? The clarity. Clarity is the key. The key elements of every teacher's, the programs, courses are very, very important. Right? The courses. For courses, you need what? Industry requirements, specialized, medium of language, very, very important. Then what is the students need? The students need also what? Evaluations, assessment, on the job trainings. On the job training. So these are the very excellent innovative methods of teaching. What methods I can use? The industrial requirements, even my syllabus is not up to the industry. My syllabus is not on par with the industrial requirements. Then I need to add in my teaching. What is needed? What is changes? What is the current trend in industries? Where is the gap in my syllabus? How can I fulfill the gap? So as a teacher, as a technical based teachers, even if you are teaching for computing science or mechanical science or material science or electronic science, so you try to understanding, you try to analyze the industrial requirements, industrial scenarios will be important. So that's what all the robotics, industry 4.0, automations, the change of pharmaceutical industries, the change of healthcare industries, the change of economical aspect, the change of automobile industries, the change of digital era. There are n number of changes in industry. But every minute I could not able to change of my syllabus, but I can able to change of my mind. I will able to change of my mind. So as a teacher, when you are teaching to the student community, whatever the contemporary subject, contemporary technology oriented subject, I try to find out, I try to analyze and assess of my present syllabus. What is industry requirements? What are the level of gap? According to that gap, I try to give some valuable input for my students, which is really very excellent course syllabus. Excellent course syllabus. Then your specializations, the contemporary syllabus. Your syllabus is very, very important. Right? The course in the sense program. The syllabus also very contemporary, specialized syllabus. Today, entire world, they are talking about big data, business analytics, data science. I think the big data, data science, data analysis, business analytics. Even today, the business analytics, what they are changing, people analytics, finance analytics, marketing analytics, operation analytics, risk analytics, now they are changing. Even the mechanics science, what happening because now they are converted to automations. Right? Automations, computing systems, or some other interdisciplinary specializations. So I need to be focused of more on my specializations. What courses I'm handling for my students? What courses handling for my students? What courses handling of my students? What is the students' need? The students' expectations? What is the evaluation process? Today we are talking during this pandemic period. We are conducting all the examinations only through the online objective-based questions. But if you really conduct the object-based questions, if you are really evaluation of the object-based questions and the examinations, what is the actual result of my student? God only knows, systems only knows. Which is a really very difficult task. When you compare any other foreign universities, even National University Singapore, nanotechnologies, Harvard University, Stanford universities, or any other Australian-based universities, the evaluations are very, very strict. Strict in the sense what the process is very perfect. Even the assessment itself, how to conduct, how to give the assessment, I think yesterday I taught to my MBA guys. When I taught in the syllabus itself, best practices, I can immediately give one assignment. I given one assignment for my students, the best practices. You have to tell about your own best practices in your MBA program. Then you have to tell about your best practices during the COVID period. Then I asked, connected, what are the best practices? At least any one corporate best practices with illustrations with examples. So you can connect with the industry. You can connect with the society. You can connect with the individuals. The problems will not be there. What is the basic issues in our human life? The individual is more important. Then industry is more important. Then the society is more important. When you analyze in the three parameters, in these three cases, you can easily do it. The assessment model itself. Then on-the-job trainings, internships. Nowadays, you are focused on internship. You are conducting internship mela also. Married, off-the-job training, on-the-job trainings. There are so much of what you call, which means internship. So when your goal is very, very clarity, when the goal is very, very clarity, I think this is one sample. Even as a teacher, I know how to teach to my student. When I'm teaching the problematic subject, the way of teaching methodology is something different. When I'm teaching theoretical aspect, the way of teaching something different. But anyhow, the ultimate aim of every teacher, you should be more focused on students, the student aspect, students' learning aspect, student attention aspect, students' understanding aspect, students' upgrade aspects. So this is one of the innovative methods. When you are mixing different components, you can use innovative methods. Please don't criticize about our present curriculum, which is not matching with the standard industry requirements. Please leave it. The problem is always there. Wherever you go, the problem is always there. How to sort out the problems? The problem should be sorted out by the individual. As a teacher, you are the role models. When you are teaching to the student communities according to the syllabus, when you highlighted what are the requirements, what are the changes, what is really important, what is happening in industries, then students will be more proud of you, proud of you. This is the clarity, our goal. The clarity is the key, but course-wise, as well as the students' expectations, students' needs, which is called the innovative methods in our pedagogy, in our teaching methodology. Why innovate? I need to use, as a teachers, most of the guys, what you are sitting in the classrooms, you are sitting in the training program, refresher programs. You have more than 10 years of teaching experience. Why I need to use innovate in my teaching methodology? This average retention rate, I think there are two aspects. One is the passive teaching methods. The second one is participative teaching methods. Today, we need to introduce the participative teaching methods instead of the passive teaching methods. So, in our passive teaching methods, up to 30%, the first level of lectures only at 5%. That's what I'm saying. Instead of the teaching, we should be training. The reading, 10%. Audio visuals, 20%. I think most of the, even my MBA guys, what they are doing, no. One of the faculty, two of the faculties, they are impressing my students. They are putting on video, 5 minutes video, 3 minutes video. The video, audio visuals for whom? Only for kindergarten students, school students you can use it. Where when you come to professional programs, I need to misprice of my students in different dimensions. Right? So the audio and the visuals got 30% videos. The 30% demonstrations, 30% demonstrations. So these are the passive teaching methods. Passive teaching methods, 35%. Right? 30, 50, 60, 65%. But when you come to the participatory teaching methods, the participative teaching method in the sense for the group discussions, group, 50% group discussions, you can encourage your students to take part in group discussions. Whatever the courses you are teaching to your program, your students, even if you are talking about artificial intelligence or machine learning or cloud computing or automations, robotics engineering or material science engineering or some other components, whatever you do. So you can encourage our students to take part in group discussions, particular subject, particular contemporary subject. So 50% you can able to, this kind of group discussions will reach to our students' mind. Then the 75% practice by doing. I think you can encourage your students to do practices every day. That's what I'm saying. Even I would like to tell about my students. First of all, you try to frame your vision, gentlemen. First of all, you try to understanding about your clarity, about your life clarities, values, mission, vision. What is your objectives? Then you come to the corporate objectives. So the practice very, very important. Practice by doing, 75% which are highly influenced in our innovative teaching methods. Practices. Then the 90% teach others. 90% teach others. Okay, then students will teach to others. Right? Teach to others. So 90% teach others, 90%. So this is the innovative teaching pedagogy. Innovative teaching pedagogy for not only for engineering teachers, every teachers. Even I would like to tell about the history teachers can implement this kind of methodology. Or the literature teachers can implement this kind of methodologies. Right? The commerce professors can implement something, could implement something. So this is called innovative. The innovates the pyramid learning. So this is called the average retention rates. How to retain your students? Average retention rates in the classrooms. Average retention rates in the classrooms. Innovations. Then when you are coming to pedagogy exposures. Pedagogy exposures based on the industry, research, entrepreneurial, employability, and societal exposures. So the exposures are very, very important. Industry exposures very, very important. Without industry exposures, we can't do anything. That's what I'm saying. Instead of encouraging our students to go for internship for the corporate, first of all, we try to encourage ourselves to go and get some training from the industry. We have to understanding about the industries, what is happening in industries, what are the activities they are doing. Right. I think you are engineering faculty, you must have understanding the production process, the research and development activities, innovation in product development, the design development, material testings. Right. So what technologies they are using? What are the assembling methods? right? What is the cost of the product development? So you try to analyze. That means the industry exposures are very, very important. At the same time, the research-based entrepreneurial exposures, employability skills. So everything is very, very important. Everything. So industry exposures are very, very important. Then the research exposures. Research in the sense what happened here? I think today the government of India, even today the NIRF, National Institutional Ranking Framework, now this year they have introduced it. I think the research-based institutions now they have one ranking. Research-based institutions, how they are ranked, I think minimum 500 research paper publications or 1,000 research students enrolled. These two components, either this or that. So the research exposures are very, very important. Every subject you can able to do research, sir. Sir, I think my subject, even the ethics, professional ethics, you can do some research. You can do some research, social science-based research. The technical students can do research on technology-based areas. Technology-based areas. Even what happened 2 days back, Amazon forest. For the past 20 years, for the past 2 decades, more than 30 to 40% forest resources destroyed by fire. By fire. Not only fire, and also encroachment. Where is the research? The plant science people, the forest science, or the fire-based people, technology-based people, you have to be more focused on research. You have to do more on research and research. Right? The research exposures are very, very important. Why I'm saying even the undergraduates teaching educations, the teachers, the engineering educations, the arts and science institutions, those who are having abundant publications, you will become, but you will also, you can take part in these research-based institutions. Why I'm saying the research exposures are very, very important because the technology and science students would be more focused on research. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even the first year itself, you can encourage our students to do some of small research, product development, innovative aspects, technological development, or technology-based services. Research only solution for the country development. Research only solution for the country economy. Without that, we can't do anything. So we are basically engineering teachers, technology-based teachers. We try to teach to my students what is research, where to do research, how to do the research, what are the social issues. Based on the social issues, I try to find out some of good research methodologies, good technology-based research solutions. That's very, very important. Research exposures are very, very important. Then entrepreneurial exposures are very, very important. How to do the entrepreneurs? Today we are talking about, instead of the placement, you can go to AITs, Indian institutions, something different. Where when you go to NUS or NTU or any of the Stanford, Harvard, right, or any city university or some other universities, they're never bothering of the placement. They always worried about startup, micro and small business, social entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurial exposures, where you can start only from your technology. As a teacher, when you are teaching such a technology-based teaching, you should encourage our teachers, you should encourage our students, what is entrepreneur, what is startup, how to start up, what is entrepreneurial skills. Right? I think the entrepreneurial skills are very, very important. You can start from your own technology itself. You can innovate some technologies. So the technology is what will be converted into product. Product will be converted into the business, cash, entrepreneurial exposures. Sir, I am teaching even the automobile industries, auto components. So how to make the auto components? What are the materials which are needed? What are the resources which are needed? So the teachers teaching not only the curriculums, the content. So you need to teach in terms of industry-based, research-based, business-based, entrepreneur-based. Then you have to get more employability skills exposures. Here I would like to share one small information about NUS, National University Singapore. So National University Singapore, what they offering their model, there are 3 P models, triple path methods. Triple path method. The first path, first P, the first P model only for professional engineers. They are preparing very excellent professional engineers for the society. Hello, Yarne? Yarne? Good. Class, okay. Another cut panel. Yeah, fine. Sorry, sir. Very sorry. Please. I'm going to phone money. Very sorry. So, what is the first path model, first P models? We are preparing engineering students for professional engineers, professional skills, which means employability skills. The first P. The second P, what happens because technopreneur, innovations for startup, the engineers. That's what I'm saying here. The entrepreneur I have mentioned. Entrepreneur I have mentioned. Technopreneur. Even today, what happened because this is the second P. The third P, in the sense, what the third pathway, they are preferably for research and consultant. You could say the engineer should be prepared for prepared in the 3 ways. One is for professional engineers for the corporate, professional engineers for the corporate, for the companies, for the industries. The second engineers, they are preparing for their innovations, incubations, startup, technopreneur, to become a technopreneur, entrepreneurial. The third one is scientist, research-based, research and consultant. So this is the combination of our National University Singapore engineering program. Today in India, this is slowly developing. Even our institution itself, we have already inculcated, we already cultivated. Now we are changing our students in different dimensions, That's why we are talking about entrepreneurial development cell, Institute Innovative Development Cell, Institute Innovation Council, Institute Innovation Councils, on the research-based organizations, industry-based internship. So everything is more important. Apart from that, we are placing very excellent organizations. Our students are placed in very excellent organizations. At the same time, you need to teach the societal exposures. Without societal exposures, I can't do anything. Every individual is to understanding about the societies. What is my role in the societies? In what way I can support for the society? I think these two questions are very, very important. What is my role in the societies? What I have to do? What I do for the societies? So social exposures, as a teacher, sir, society is not in my hand. So we are the responsibility people. When you are teaching to the student communities, you try to talk about the societies. You try to talk about the societies. You try to talk about the society requirements. By what I'm saying, because what is the engineer's role for the societies? The engineers, I think your role is very, very contributing. Today we are tracking, we are conducting, we are accessing technologies because of engineers. When you are sitting, you are comfortably sitting in your chair, which is really developed by your mechanical engineers. I think some of my friends, my dear sisters, using everyday lipsticks, which is developed by chemical engineers. The very excellent dress appearances, engineers. Whatever you do, wherever you do, every movement, without engineers, without technologies, we can't do anything. So you must understand all your product, all your technology, all your innovations to whom you are producing, you are preparing only for the society. So you must understanding the societal values, society requirements. Society requirements. This is very, very important. That's what when you are teaching to a student communities, you have to teach in different dimensions. You have to teach in different dimensions. That's very, very important. Industry exposures, research exposures, entrepreneurial exposures, employability skill exposures, and society exposures are very, very important. Very, very important. Pedagogy towards exposures are very, very important. Then the learning methods of my students. More attentive listening to teaching strategies. More attention-focused teaching strategies. More understanding-based teaching strategies. More acquiring information from the lectures. Applying the information. This is the learning methods. Learning methods are very, very important. More attentive listening to teaching strategies. More attention-focused teaching strategies. More understandings. I think the teaching learning process, everyone aware of, everyone should, whether you are also, but you are also student, when you are studying at schooling, college, right? Now you are teachers, you know how to learning, the teaching learning process, you know, teaching learning process, you know, more attentive, listening the teaching strategies. So how my students are listening my word, my statement, my lecture, my class, then attention focused teaching strategies. I think I can use my strategy, teaching strategies, how to listening of my students, how to understanding of my students, how to acquiring information from the lectures, how to apply of the particular information, how to apply of the particular information from the lectures. This is a learning methods. Learning, but a very, very simple concept, learning methods. This is very, very important. More attentions, listening teachings, more attention focused on teaching strategies, more understandings, more acquiring information from the lectures, applying information. Very, very important. Then, how to teach? The teachers teaching social relevance of the topic. Any programs you can teach. Technology relevance is very, very important. Sir. Technology relevance are very, very important. Without technology relevance, I can't do anything. So before that, the social relevance, I think that's what I mean. You can join, you can go, you want as engineering teachers, when you are teaching to my student communities, you can go and join with the NGOs. First of all, you try to understanding, you can motivate of my students, the students should understand, must understanding about the society values, society requirements. That's what you need to associate with the NGOs, non-government organizations, non-profitable organization. And also you try to teach what is social entrepreneur. You could see there are n number of developers like US, UK, what they are doing, you know, because nowadays they are developing a social entrepreneur. Nowadays, now India, we are talking about developing countries. India is developed, still we are saying developing. India started to talk about, teach about entrepreneurship. Now that the US government, European government want to talk about social entrepreneurship. The social entrepreneurship is in the sense, what here? What kind of benefits for the people? The social entrepreneurs, what kind of, there are n number of social entrepreneurs. Now the government is motivating. The American government, European government motivating social entrepreneurs. So that's what I'm saying, as an engineer, you must understand the social values, the farmers' values, or any other, the vocational based people, like what you call again, or any other, the carpenters' values, or the skill based people values. So you must understand social values. I think you can go to what you get the market analysis, product analysis, technical feasibility analysis, the people views, society expectations, whatever the product you are developing. You must understand. So what I can do within the matter of 5 villages, 6 villages, even what you call it, the bandwidth, internet, or access of mobile phone. As the electronics teacher, the electrical teachers, the mechanical teachers, why didn't combine together to prepare a very excellent mobile phone for a matter of 500 rupees or 800 rupees or 1000 rupees. Even Nokia produced a 1000 rupees mobile phone. Everything is, you know, all these things in and out of materials wise, you know, circuit wise, you know, software wise, you know. What do you do? You can encourage your students right from the first year itself. Definitely, the gentleman will bring very excellent mobile phone at economical cost. Then you should be more proud. If the guy is produced lakhs and lakhs of units distributed to the end users, the socially backward, economically backward, which is really very, very grateful success of you, for you and your students and your institutions. The social relevance of the topic is very, very important. What kind of, that's what I'm doing. You have to associate with the immersion project, the social relevance project, the NGOs project, social entrepreneur aspect activities, or the micro and small medium business activities. So everything you can do. Teachers related to the social relevance. The technology relevances are very, very important. What is the really need of technologies? Nowadays, the interdisciplinary educations, even the national education policy, the interdisciplinary educations are highly highlighted. Fortunately, unfortunately, even with the vertical, there are many engineering programs. So those days. But today they are purely technologies. Technology relevance subjects, technology relevance programs, courses are very, very important. What kind of discipline I have? I belong to electrical electronics or information technology, the chemical engineering, and other technologies. So you try to teach technology relevance teaching is very, very important. You have to correlate. You can encourage your students to prepare, to assemble. What do you call again? The robotics. Even Japan, there are a lot of demand for robots. Japan is one of the the highest, largest the robotics produced country in the world. The rising of land of robotics. Japan is rising of land of robotics. They are producing more than 53% of automation product in the world market. And also the Japan nowadays, the third country, Japan, such a small country, but now they are in third level positions all over the world for patent obtained. Last year, the China is #1 country. US is next, second positions. Japan is third. Korea is fourth. Taiwan and other countries. Where Europe, Germany, France and other countries, European countries are there. Where India, where we are, I think we are in the 100 and something rank. Why? What happened? Entire IITs obtained only 500 patents are, very sorry to say. Entire IIT obtained last year only 500 patented. Then second, Chandigarh University, 340, 350 patented. Then third, one company, TCS or something, one company got it. So this is the position of our Indian technological development patent activities. So what I'm saying, you try to teach to my students right from the first year itself. What is technology development, technical transfers, and technology social entrepreneurships? Then what do you call the patent filing, IPR, intellectual property rights? So we need to teach. I think students are ready to do. That's what I'm saying. The activity-based teaching is very, very important. Activity-based teachings are very, very important. Activity-based teachings are very, very important. Without that, I can't do anything. We can't do anything. So technology relevance are very, very important. The teaching relevance to the research. Research always, whenever you do a research, whenever you do a teachers, the research is always more important. You can encourage your students even for small tasks, small problems. The problem solving skills is very, very important. The design thinking is very, very important. What I'm observing the 2 days back, I think early morning, I think why India is failure in research. Why the India is failure in research and development, technology, product development. Still we are importing. But today the government of India, what they are saying, I think the government of India having the abundant, the foreign exchange resource in Indian history. I think there are many medias guys, they are propaganda. First of all, you try to understand what is the export and import. Here, for the past 6 months, we are exporting our commodities, the local products. The import in the sense what we are importing the two major items. One is the crude oils and another one is gold. Gold is totally stopped. They are not, I think, instead of only 20% of gold we are importing. Fuel, what happened? Because 60% of fuel or 50% of fuel we are importing. Suppose the gold, only 20% in the sense what we get that resource available. No need to pay to the foreign currency, no need to pay to the foreign government. Right here. Like that, the petroleum products also like that. Then other import of materials is restricted. So in this critical situation, whatever everyone have, because you have 100 rupees money. But yesterday, day before yesterday, you have spent 100 rupees, 120 rupees. So shortage of money. But today, what happens? Today and tomorrow, 100 rupees I have spent only 10 rupees. The remaining balance 9 rupees in my pocket. I think what you say, sir, I have 9 rupees, I have 9 rupees. You didn't spend. If you are spending means there is no money in your pocket. This is the government concept. I think the people are talking. But as a management consultant, the business consultant, I know where they are doing mistakes, what they are doing mistakes. We have done n number of mistakes in technology development. We are pumping millions of dollars, billions of dollars for IITs. But IITs got only 500 patent. Who did mistakes? Where did mistakes? Who are the responsibilities? I think we have, leave it, past is past. But at the same time, as a teacher of technical institutions, technical students, what is my responsibility in research? How to empower in the research? How to attain that pattern? intellectual properties, how to utilize our intellectuals. Well, so that kind of teaching is very, very important. That level of teaching is very, very important of my students to lift their life in the societies, their status in the societies. Merit, the teaching relevance to research is very, very important. Even small research, you can do it there. So I'm not asking you to invest billions of dollars and set up very excellent research laboratories, sophisticated research laboratories to find out some of remedial measures for COVID medicines, COVID-19. Even India, what happened is that there are P5, Pfizer is associated with India, and many other Chinese-based companies, US-based companies, European-based companies. Most of the companies are associated with Indian farmers. Why they are tied up? Because of the commercial purpose. The commercial aspect. India is second largest country for the market, the populations. The highest number of affected COVID. But Sri Lanka, only thousands. Singapore, thousands. India, crores. China, crores. You could see the strategic alliance. Okay, technology is technology. I think we people also developed really excellent technologies in pharma sectors, healthcare sectors. So we try to do all these things. So teaching and relevance to research. The teaching should create awareness about the patterns. That's what I'm talking about, because I'm talking about patterns, because we should create more awareness about the patterns. In your intellectuals, patent, copyrights, trademarks, geographical indications. First of all, the student should aware of what are the intellectual property rights, how you are using your intellectuals, where you can use intellectuals, how you can protect your intellectuals, how you can protect your resources, innovations. So you must understand the pattern. That's what I'm saying. You must understand the patterns. You must understand the process. Right? How to develop the technologies, how to file your patents, how to publish your patents. Right? I think teaching is always create more awareness about the patterns. That's very, very important. So I think we already discussed that patterns. Very, very important. Right? We already discussed patterns. Then you do more case studies and role play. Even in the case rooms, I think this week, Friday, onwards, we have to do one case study workshop for 5 days. Both engineering and management faculty. We should strengthen our faculty quality in terms of case analysis. As a civil engineering faculty, you try to analyze in what way, what do you call here, the environment science, environmental aspect, or what do you call here, waste of rainwater harvesting systems, or building, what do you call here, many dams, small dams, or canalized systems, and etc. Canalized system, etc. So you have to do more case studies. Engineering-based case study, technology-based case studies, social-based case studies, business-based case studies. Right? There are n number of cases are more important. The case studies are very important. Then you have to do the role play. You ask your students to play a role. I think one guy became a scientist, and another guy became an entrepreneur, another guy became a technologist, another one. Because the role play is always supporting for our student communities. The case study in the sense, not only for the business case studies, technology excellence case studies also there. As a mechanical engineering students, whatever you try to do, what is the problem, prospects of what do you call here? The Hindustan Motor Ambassador car. What happened? What happens? Or what do you call here? The earlier brand, the car industries, automobile industries. You ask them to analyze about the technical feasibility, technology feasibilities. Right? Technology-based feasibilities. The chemical students can do some other, electrical students can do something. Electrical vehicles, Tesla, and various companies are there, various products also there. The case study in the sense, not only for the business people, not only for the business students, every students can do case studies. Even the history students do case study, case analysis about Babur Masjid. History students. Or the history students can do that impact or the empowerment of Pallava, what do you call here? Kingdom, Pallava kingdom. That also case studies. Right? Even there are many histories, indications between India and China, good relationship, the business relationship. So the case study is not only for the business student, commerce students. Every individual can do case studies. So you have to enrich such kind of knowledge to my engineering students, what kind of cases which are available, the contemporary cases which are available. All right. Then you can do that role play. Role play is very, very excellent. I think these are all the case studies, group discussions, role plays. We have already discussed in our innovative teaching pedagogy is 50%, 60%, 90%. Right? I think that's what I'm saying. Everything the activity based, practice based, activity based teaching, only solution for the country development, the students' development. Even you could see n number of international based language, the learning system, the schooling system, everything is activity based. Everything is activity based. But what we are taught, what we are doing there, all of the students within the corner, within the four corner, within the classrooms, what we are teaching, so whatever I say, you should avoid. Please try to change all these things. Please try to change all these things. So the case studies and role plays will be important. Then what industry's expectations from the students? As a teacher, that's what I'm saying. As a teacher, before you need to teach to my students, you must go to organizations, the corporate industries. You try to identify what they are doing, so what is their technology development, what is their requirements from my students. So you must understand that's what the technical skills, the communication skills, the body language, body gestures, problem solving skills, leadership quality, teamwork, creativity, so many aspects, so many angles they are expecting. The technical skills are very, very important. Technical skills are very, very important. Technical skills. I think they are expecting. Then the communication skills are very, very important. Communication skills. Yesterday, when I spoke to on Sona College about the national education policy, I think the second year students asking so many questions about language, triple language system, double language system. I was wondering, very systematic. So the communications, how to make the communication skills, how to interact with others, how to communicate with others, what I can communicate. I think the communication sense, not only speaking, what kind of content I can communicate, I can transform to others, reach to others. Then your body language, the body gestures, the problem solving skills, leadership qualities, teamwork, creativities. So these are all the various dimensions industries are expecting from you. Though you have very excellent technical skills, technology-based knowledge, industry-based knowledge, besides, you need to add the various additional skills, which are very, very important for my students. Industry expectations are very, very important. Industry expectations are very, very important. Without that, we can't do anything. But the body language is one of the most powerful parts. Even the classroom itself, I think today you could not able to find out my students. When students are sitting physically in the classrooms, because the body language is one of the most obstacles, you can easily find out the students will be right students and the wrong students. Eye-to-eye contact. How to involve in problem solving skills, design thinking, out-of-box thinking. Design thinking, out-of-box things. So what I thought, because 2 days back I thought, why that what our research failure? Why we are failure in product development, technology development? Because we are failing to teaching such a excellent mathematics subject to my students. The mathematics subjects are very, very important. Without mathematics subject, I can't do anything. The mathematics is one of the base for the program development, software development, research development, and various science aspects, scientific aspect development. Not only the mathematics always thinking something to take a right decisions. Then the problem solving skills. That means problem solving skills not only for mathematicians or engineers, even the other humanities students or science students, how to sort out the problems in his personal life or the family life or the classroom life or some day-to-day life. These two things are very, very important. That's why we are failure in patent, product development, technology development. This is my small observations. Suppose as a faculty, any other ideas, you always welcome. Always welcomes. I think today in engineering colleges, how many of them doing mathematics? Even +2, whatever, the school teachers did a very blunder mistakes. Instead of teaching the mathematics, work out the problems and sort out the problems and related to the various issues, now they just like they teach, they taught, they work out the problems. By hearting the problems. Nowadays, students are by hearting the various steps. and work out the problems, then how is it possible to create, to develop any technology development? Even the language itself, what is my mother tongue? I think today the AICTE invited, I think almost all faculty will say, whether you know or no. AICTE inviting, what you call the proposal from you, those who are ready to write your own mother tongue subject content. If you are more expert in Tamil, you can speak Tamil, you can write Tamil, you have more skills to preparing materials. I mean, because of national education policy. They are preparing, they are asking, what you can apply, there, you can apply. The leadership, finally what I'm getting, because you need to have you can prove your leadership qualities. You can prove your leadership quality. Leadership quality is very, very important. Okay, leadership quality is more important. Then your teamwork. Teamwork is very important. Creativity is more important. So these are the various dimensions, various factors which are highly expected by the industries. Their expectations. So how I preparing my students? On what basis I preparing of my students? That's very, very important. Almost as a teachers, we should understand what is the really need of my students, first of all. We should understand what is the really need of my students. Whatever the course you are teaching to the student communities, we should know, we should understand what is their really need. What is their really need? That's very, very important. The technical skills, the communicative skills, body language, problem solving, attitude aspect, behavioral aspect. Because attitude, behavior, the social psychology aspect, a very, very powerful tool. That also skills, life skills, not only technical skills. Life skills are very, very important. You can give more life skills. You can give more life skills for my students. That also very, very important under expectations. Then the blue taxonomies. Almost all of you are aware of how to correlate all your teaching pedagogies, teaching methodologies for your. Then you do what? Create, evaluate, analyze, apply, understand, remember. This is the right from here. You can do it, sir. Remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. So this is one pyramid. How to do all these things. How to do all these things. This is one concept. Create, evaluate, analyze, apply, and understand. This is very, very important, sir. Right? Memorizing information, sir. Right? Verbatim beings, all these things. Right? This is another one methodology, sir. You can use to, you can teach to my students. Okay. Now I am going to conclude. The effective teaching leads to educate students and empower students. I can finish my conclusions. Effective teaching leads to educate students and empower students. The ultimate aim of the students not only educate, he should be empowered. He should be empowered in the societies, in terms of economy, in terms of good citizens, in terms of technologies, right? In terms of technologies, in terms of social service oriented, Unless otherwise, we never do anything. We never do anything for the communities. We never do anything for the people. As a teachers, this is our more responsibilities, sir. This is our more responsibilities. With this, I can conclude my discussions about innovative and industry exposed to pedagogy for engineering teachers. You have any queries, you can ask at any time. Last, my sincere thanks. The coordinator, Dr. Shanmugasundaram, Pon Shanmugavel, and other teams, head of institutions, Dr. Palali Kumar, and all my dear students, my dear friends, the faculty members, very sorry, my faculty members, those who are passionately learn something from my sessions. Thank you very much. Thanks for your passionate. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your wonderful informative section, sir. I think participants have got benefited to your informative speech, and we will follow your that last slide. That is, effective teaching will lead to student empowering and also the engagement. Okay, that is very much highlighted, sir. And I request.
Thank you.
Yeah, you covered a lot of portions, sir. Not only for the particular topic, You covered research-oriented aspects and also teaching pedagogy and Bloom's taxonomy, which is very useful to our NBA, NAC also, and that teaching methodology also you covered. I think you covered 4 or 5 speakers topic in this in this 1 hour, past 1 hour, sir. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for spend your valuable time with us. If suppose participant requested to interact with our guest, Dr. K.Maran, sir, Director SIMS, if you are having any specific queries, if you are having any specific queries kind of things related to teaching pedagogy, teaching methodology.
Any subject they will ask. No problem. No issues for me.
Okay, sir. Three raise his hand. I think you are having any doubt, Tripadi?
Yeah, otherwise you can ask him to share through chat box, no?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
They're asking, people asking.
Ravi Khan, sir.
Or you ask them to unmute, you can talk to them. No problem. Speak them. Nobody using chat box so far.
Ravi Khan, sir.
Sir, you have to enable the chat box, sir, to type it.
Okay, okay. Oh, yeah.
Chandu Sundaram, you can read through the chat box. I will answer to them. No problem.
Yeah, ma'am, you just post your question to chat box, ma'am.
So otherwise, just directly.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon. I'm Vaidegi from Patrician College, Commerce Department. It's very interesting session, sir. You shared all valuable inputs to us, and it's very, very happy to hear social science will have also, innovations and innovative pedagogy. I'm very happy as an economics faculty. I already started teaching this kind of a pedagogy using all innovation in my teaching. It's very, very helpful. But I also wanted to know, is there any fund-related project, to project?
Yeah.
Ma'am, audio.
Yes, please.
For innovation in social science. I want to know more about that also, sir.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible. Once again, you have to repeat the question to
what
our
you are requested, I don't know what you are requested. Fund based.
Sir, am I audible now? Am I audible now?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes, David is audible, madam. You
sir,
can
I'm asking. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the social science innovation, what you taught us today. Thank you so much. I just wanted to know, further, is there any fund also supporting students for research in social sciences? Any project supporting funds are there, sir?
No. You can see Indian Council of Social Science Research. Okay. You can follow Indian Council of Social Science Research. That kind of association only can support for this kind of program. Okay. Otherwise, UGC. Okay. Only the two board can able to support for your proposal.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir, I think.
Any other questions?
I think participants are not asking any questions, sir, but they put their valuable feedback in the chat box, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. With your kind permission, can I share your phone number to all our participants, sir? Phone number and email ID.
No issues. You can leave it. No problem. We are for the communities. We are for the students. We always support the people. You can share my number and also mail ID. If they need any help, I am always supporting from my side.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Chandu Sundaram.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. You are doing very excellent job for the faculty communities. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Participants, thank you very much. I think today we completed our 2 successful sections and 1 inaugural section. And tomorrow we are having another 3 expert members. Dr. I.A. Palani from IIT Indore. 10 o'clock we will start the section short. The same link you can use for the attending the section on tomorrow. And another 2 sections we will have from 11:30 to 12:30 and also 2:30 to 3:45. And the feedback link and attendance regarding, kindly call our faculty, Arun Kumar sir. He is a coordinator for this program, and also our Ponsan Kumar sir. He will also help you for getting your certificates.
Sir, you can stop the YouTube link, sir.
Okay.